So yeah, that was that. I wanna briefly touch on the Raiders really quick. What the fuck was that? I mean, I'm I'm happy we got the win, but like that
shouldn't have been in that position.
That was way too close. We shouldn't have had to have a MetLife miracle to fucking pull that out of our ass. You guys have to do better. I want to see better from versus the Colts and moving forward.
Was Abram?
Abram, he wasn't playing.
Yeah, that's what
and neither was Josh Jacobs. So,
that's what I thought. But still, they give up those 2 like late touchdowns.
Man,
it
was some bullshit.
Yeah.
We barely walked out of there.
Yeah,
I really thought that we were done. I really thought we gave the Jets their first fucking win of the season, and I would have been done with the rest of the season. I was upset.
I thought so too. And then also, I thought the same shit. Like as I checked the score, I was like, our season was over.
Yeah,
I was like, this is over. It, yo.
I mean, and it's still low key
trash,
kind of over.
Yeah,
because of the one loss to the Falcons,
bro.
If that,
but also that could have been just a fuck up. Like just potential. There's still potential that could be just like, oops. You know what I'm saying? It always kind of happens. Like
we got like 4 or 5 games left. There's not too much. There's not too much of a window. Because the teams who are ahead of us are probably gonna keep winning.
Yeah, sure.
So if we stay,
who do we got on the schedule?
The Colts, the Dolphins, and the Broncos. Let me see.
Got the Broncos for sure.
So Colts, then Chargers, then Dolphins, and then Broncos. So 4 games left. We got 4 games left, bro. So it's like we low-key have to win each one of those. And even then, we probably still won't make it.
Fuck, it's fucked
up. Because that loss from the Falcons took us from a 6th seed or 7th seed to in the hunt. And now we're still in the hunt. And it's going to be hard to get back into that.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the playoff picture yet, so I don't.
Yeah. That shit fucked us up, bro.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Like
it did. It should have been a dub. Even got blown the fuck out.
Yeah, even if we win these next 4 games, I don't know how it's looking. And I don't even care because like I'm calling it. It's gonna be Saints versus the Chiefs.
I thought it was gonna be Chiefs. I had Chiefs Seahawks.
Okay,
but
that would have been respectable.
But they started playing like shit.
Yeah.
The defense is dog shit.
Yeah,
I think that was more so like at the
I don't know what happened
within the first like couple games.
Christ.
It's like when the first couple games when Russ was like kind of balling for the first like
it was
games.
just it was the first 4. They went like 5-0 or some shit like that.
It was just like my pick. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just pick it.
Yeah,
whatever. I guess
Right now, I'm gonna say Saints and Chiefs.
I think Chiefs. I think Chiefs gonna take it.
If anything,
I don't think there's a team that can beat the Chiefs.
I think the Saints could do it.
I don't think so.
I think the Saints could do it.
I don't think so.
But if the Saints don't make it, because I've been wanting the Saints to go to the Super Bowl for the last 3 years, 4 years. You know, they get so close and then like it's one play that determines the outcome and they lose. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The last like 4 playoff exits for them.
This shit pisses me off because this literally might be Drew Brees' last season.
Is he coming back?
I don't know, but there's a good chance this is his last season because of the rib shit. So I would want them to go to the Super Bowl strictly for that reason alone. If this is Drew Brees' last season, I want y'all to go to the Super Bowl and hopefully y'all win because they won last year. They don't need to win again.
It's not gonna happen.
But if they don't make it, if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, I would be okay with. I feel like if the Saints don't make it, it would either be Green Bay or the Rams.
Aaron Rodgers is playing out of his mind.
He's slanging.
Yeah.
That nigga's slanging. That nigga is slanging TDs. You get a TD. You get a TD. You get a TD.
That nigga's putting on a masterpiece right now.
But it would be cool to have the Rams go.
I think
then like, you know, be Lakers, Dodgers, Rams.
Oh, that shit would be lit. But no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen either. But if it's not the Saints, I would say Green Bay.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs are going regardless. Motherfuckers thought it's going to be the Steelers. Steelers, y'all are a fluke.
Average.
Y'all are a fluke. The Steelers, bro, let me pull it up. The Steelers.
Talk to me.
Had the easiest fucking schedule
all year
in the history of schedules. Listen to this.
Okay.
Week 1.
Talk to me.
They played the Giants.
Trash.
Thank you. 26-16.
Okay.
Y'all only won by 10 points.
Okay.
Week 2, the Broncos.
Trash.
21-26. Y'all only walked out of there 5 points.
5 points, yeah.
Week 3, the Texans.
At that time, they were trash too. Yeah,
21-28.
They've been putting up a little bit of a fight.
Yeah, they okay now.
They're.
But still, week 3 they were rough. Week 3 it was trash.
I don't think they won a game, right? Like
no, they've won a game.
No. At that point, I think.
Oh no, they hadn't won a game.
Right?
Yeah, they won. Yeah. But 21-28, you only won by a touchdown. By week 4, week 5, Philadelphia 29-38. Y'all won by 9 points. Whatever. Philadelphia. Week 6, the Browns. The Browns they're balling now. I don't know if they were balling at week 6. That might have been the turning point for them to get to.
No, they lost. I feel like they lost. They had lost a few.
They had
when they lost
losses.
when they lost to the Steelers. I remember like they were either coming off a couple losses or something. But
and then the switch flipped
overall,
now they're balling.
Overall, they're having a great season.
Yeah,
but I think at that time they were struggling a little bit at that time. Yeah.
But I'll still give this win to you because they are a good team now. I'll give it to you. And it was a blowout, 38-7.
Yeah.
Moving on. Week 7, they played the Tennessee Titans, which are a force. Yeah. I'll go ahead and say that they're a force.
They've been losing.
They won last week. They won this last week. They didn't win the week before last. I mean, they won the week before last. That was when Derrick Henry ran in overtime against the Ravens. Yeah. So they lost this last week.
They're not very convincing.
It is what it is. They're a good team though. Yeah. They're higher seeded than us. But they won 27-24. Y'all barely skated out of there. The Ravens are not the team they were last year. We can say that.
True.
They're damn near like us. They're the same record as us. 7-5.
Even after tonight?
Yep.
Okay.
I think. I'm gonna just say yes.
Okay. Just talking shit.
But those are the 3 teams I'll give y'all a convincing kind of win. Because after that, it was the Cowboys. 24-19. Y'all won by 5 points against the Cowboys. Last in their division. The joke division. The NFC East is the joke division.
It's terrible.
Then y'all beat the Bengals, of course. Then y'all beat Jacksonville, of course. Beat the Ravens again by 5 points. You lost to the Washington football team last night.
Alex Smith, comeback player of the year?
Comeback player of the fucking year. Let's clap it up for fucking Alex Smith. That man knocked off the 11-0 Steelers, who I said have not been pressured. They ain't had no real competition. Even the rest of the schedule.
Washington's defense is tough.
Washington is nice. When they beat the Cowboys for Thanksgiving, Cowboys are trash, but the way that they handled them was convincing. Like, okay, they're a good football team.
They've arrived. They're here.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, Steelers, y'all got the Bills, the Bengals, the Colts, and the Browns. I could see y'all winning all of those, but those teams aren't shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The whole schedule, you didn't hear me say Green Bay.
Nope.
You didn't hear me say Seattle.
Nope.
You didn't hear me say Kansas City.
Bucks.
You didn't hear me say the Bucks. You didn't hear me say New Orleans. They ain't played nobody.
Yeah.
So I knew that they was a fluke. The fact y'all lost to the Washington football team is trash.
Yeah, you can't be undefeated and lose. Yeah.
It's gonna
that type of team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I could see y'all being in the AFC Championship maybe because of y'all record, but I don't see y'all going to the Super Bowl. I see the Chiefs and the Saints, hopefully. Right. So, yeah.
Des Bryant.
That shit, that you told me that
Des Bryant caught COVID and tweeted out he is done for the season, son.
That's crazy. Okay, was that...
I feel for him.
Man, I do too. But at the same time, it's like, why would you call it quits for the whole season?
Just off a COVID test?
But at the same time, I guess there are only 4 games left. And your recovery time is quarantining for 2 weeks.
So it was also against the Cowboys. I think that's what kind of did it for him.
What do you mean against the Cowboys?
Today, the game. Against his former team.
But he didn't play today, right?
No, but he literally was on the field doing everything. It was like a late scratch. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, they have pictures of him like talking to other former teammates. Like,
oh, it was a late scratch before the game.
Yes, like,
damn, I did. That's why.
Yeah, I think it's more like he's in his head. Like, yeah. I think he was like, "Fuck, I've had enough." Like,
that's fucked up. Okay, I could see that. Then.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was literally before the game. But
yeah,
damn. Yeah, hey man, shout out to Dez.
He's been through a lot these past 3 years, so shout out to fucking Dez Bryant. Damn, that fucking hurts.
Hopefully he could come back next year. Hopefully, because he's still signed, right? He's technically still signed.
I think it's 1 year.
Fuck, man. I don't know. Hopefully that somebody will keep Dez.
Shout out to Dez. Hopefully
he needs to still be in this motherfucking league.
I think, but he looked like he was fine when he was out of the league, so he might be kind of okay with it.
He might be.